Warlord Kresh Van believed he'd found humanity's weakness. The human diplomatic vessel had been almost too easy to capture. Ambassador Sarah Mitchell and her small delegation, 12 souls total, now sat in containment cells aboard his command ship. More importantly, they were being broadcast across every human channel in real time. "People of Earth," Kresh Van announced, his translator rendering his growls into smooth English. "Your ambassador is my guest. Meet my demands, or watch her die. You have 48 hours. The demands were simple. Withdraw from the Terran expansion zone. Surrender 3 colony worlds. Pay tribute. Standard extortion. Every species negotiated when their diplomats were threatened. Humans, Kresh Van was certain, would be no different. The response came in 6 hours. Not from Earth's government, but from Admiral Marcus Webb of the Terran Navy. "Warlord Kresh Van, this is Admiral Webb. I'm currently 18 hours from your position with the Third Fleet. I need to inform you of something about humans you clearly don't understand." Kresh Van's mandibles clicked in satisfaction. "You're coming to negotiate?" "No." Webb's voice was ice. "I'm coming to kill you. But first, I want you to meet someone." The screen split. An elderly woman appeared, gray hair, weathered face, kind eyes. She sat in what looked like a garden. "Hello, sweetie," she said, and Ambassador Mitchell's face appeared in a smaller window, tears streaming. "Mom? Mom, I'm so sorry that—" "Hush now," the older woman interrupted gently. "You have nothing to apologize for. You knew the risks when you took the oath." She turned to face Kresh Van directly. "My name is Patricia Mitchell. That's my daughter you're threatening. Then you understand. I understand you've made a terrible mistake." Patricia's voice remained calm. "You see, Warlord, when Sarah joined the diplomatic corps, I sat in the audience at her oath ceremony. Do you know what she swore?" Kresh Van remained silent. "She swore to represent Earth's interests, even unto death. She swore that no threat to her person would compromise her mission. And she swore that Earth would never negotiate with hostage-takers." Patricia smiled sadly. "Every diplomat takes that oath. Every family knows what it means. You would let your daughter die? I would honor her sacrifice," Patricia corrected. "There's a difference. My daughter is a soldier in everything but name. She knew the risks. And more importantly, she knows that the moment Earth negotiates for one hostage, every human in space becomes a target." Ambassador Mitchell's voice came through, steady despite her tears. "Mom's right. Admiral Webb, you have my full support. Do not negotiate. Do not alter course. Complete your mission." Kresh Van felt something unfamiliar, doubt. "You're bluffing. No species values principle over life." Webb's voice returned, harder now. "We're not bluffing, Warlord. We're teaching you a lesson every pirate and warlord learns eventually. Humans don't negotiate with terrorists. Not for one life. Not for 1,000. Because the moment we do, millions more die." "You're monsters," Kresh Van hissed. "No," Patricia Mitchell said softly. "We're survivors. And we survive by making hard choices. My daughter made hers when she took the oath. I made mine when I supported her career. And you made yours when you thought threatening her would work." The tactical officer leaned in, whispering urgently. "Warlord, the human fleet isn't slowing. They're preparing weapons. Multiple vessels. They mean to engage. Release her," Kresh Van found himself saying. "We'll return her in—" "Too late," Webb interrupted. "You threatened a Terran diplomat. You broadcast it as entertainment. The time for releasing hostages was before you made this personal." His face hardened. 16 hours, Warlord. Use them wisely." Kresh Van looked at Ambassador Mitchell, who sat with quiet dignity despite her tears. At Patricia Mitchell, who'd condemned her own daughter to save millions of strangers. At a species that would sacrifice their own rather than show weakness. He'd thought capturing a hostage would make humans predictable. Instead, he'd learned they were terrifying precisely because they weren't. Kresh Van gave the order to evacuate. His forces scattered before the Third Fleet arrived, abandoning the operation entirely. Ambassador Mitchell was recovered unharmed. She took 2 weeks leave, spent it with her mother in that garden, then returned to her post. The galaxy learned. Humans protect their own with everything they have. But they won't let hostage takers dictate terms. Not even for their daughters.